Have you heard the headline that Social Security is going bankrupt in 2032? Or that it's going to be insolvent? Or that you won't be able to collect Social Security after 2032? Did that scare you a little bit? Because if it did, let me collect your screams. Feel better? Good. Because that's not what is projected to happen in 2032. Here is what those headlines actually mean. The 2026 Social Security Trustees Report projects that the reserves in the Old Age and Survivors Insurance Trust Fund could be depleted in the fourth quarter of 2032. That's the fund that pays retirement and survivor benefits. The Disability Trust Fund is separate. The reserves are basically money that Social Security built up during the years when it collected more than it needed to pay benefits. That money is invested in special Treasury securities. Social Security has been using those reserves, along with the money that continues to come in to pay scheduled benefits. If those reserves are depleted, Social Security would not suddenly have no money. Workers and employers would still be paying payroll taxes into the system. Money would also continue coming in from federal income taxes paid on some of our Social Security benefits. But under the current law, Social Security cannot borrow money to cover the difference. Without the reserves, the money still coming in is projected to cover about 78% of scheduled retirement and survivor benefits. Now, Congress has time to address this. It could change taxes, benefits, retirement rules, or some combination of these things. We don't know what Congress will do. Unless you're my congressperson, if that's the case, get on it right now. For the rest of us, there isn't much we can directly control about what Congress does. What we can do is plan using the information we have today. We can do the math. I know I just said a four-letter word. I hope YouTube doesn't ban me for it. But seriously, I went looking for the information needed to build my own scenario plan. I found plenty of headlines, arguments, financial gurus, YouTubers, gremlins, carpetbaggers, and scallywags. What I didn't find was clarity. I wanted to know what 75% could actually mean in actual dollars for someone like me. Would it mean losing $200 a month? $500 more? Could my retirement plan absorb that difference? So I built a calculator. It doesn't predict what Congress will do. It simply takes the projection we have today and lets you and me see what that scenario could mean using your own numbers. Rather than keep talking about it, let me show you. It's right over here on my big monitor. Let's go to that right now. And here it is. Just scroll down a bit past all my verbosity and you'll see the calculator. It's super simple. You only need to enter one number and choose one assumption from the drop-down box. The starting number you see is $2,081. That was Social Security's estimated average monthly benefit for a retired worker in January of 2026. I included it as an example, but you can replace it with your own number. If you're already collecting Social Security, enter your current monthly benefit. If you haven't claimed it yet, sign into your account at ssa.gov and use the retirement estimate shown there. If you only want to experiment with the calculator, you can leave the number exactly in place or add any number you want. The second choice is an estimated annual cost of living adjustment, or COLA. We don't know what future COLAs will be, so the calculator gives you several assumptions to try. You can see what happens with a lower COLA, a higher COLA, or something in the middle. Just for the record, you may have heard a different number, 20, 34, and 83%. That number combines the retirement and disability funds. This calculator just uses the retirement survivors projection from the 2026 Trustees Report. So 2032 and 78%. I'm going to put on my glasses for a second, if you don't mind. Now, I'm going to choose, well, I'm going to leave this alone with the average COLA over the past few years. And all I do is press the button, and the calculator estimates that this 2081 monthly benefit could grow to approximately 2413 by 2032. Under the 78% payable benefit scenario, the monthly benefit would be approximately 1882. That's a difference of about 531 a month or 6371 a year. And here's an important detail. This is not simply taking 22% off today's check. The calculator first estimates how the scheduled benefit could grow between now and 2032 using the COLA assumptions in the drop-down box. It then shows 78% of that projected 2032 benefit. Let's try another assumption. So you can see, let's see how the results change. Wow. So if inflation is higher over the next 6 years, your benefit could turn into $25.58 a month, but if only 78% is payable, it'll be $19.95 a month, which is less than what you're making now. That's a drop of $563 a month or $67.53 a year. Now, I can't tell you what future COLAs will be. I can't tell you what Congress will do over the next 6 years. This calculator is not trying to predict either one. What it can do is help you see the possible size of the risk using your own number. So make sure you run it again with your number. Look at the monthly difference, because most of us live by the month, not by the year. Then look at the yearly difference too, because that can make the size of the gap much clearer. Make sure to ask yourself this: could my retirement plan absorb this difference? If it could, great, you're all set. Maybe you can feel a little bit more comfortable about this particular scenario. If it couldn't, don't panic. Plan. These numbers are not destiny. This is one scenario based on the information available today. The useful question isn't, will Congress let this happen? We don't know. The useful question is, if something like this did happen, what would you need to change? That puts some of the control back in your hands. Now let's get back to the big talking head. Okay, big talking head is back. I think I could take my glasses off now. There's a link to the calculator in the description below and in the first pinned comment. It's free. There's nothing to sign up for. It doesn't ask for personal or financial information, and it doesn't save anything you enter. Put in your own number and see what the 2032 scenario could mean for you. Again, this is just a model based on the 2026 Social Security Trustees Report. It is not a prediction of what Congress will do, and it is not individual financial advice. It is meant to help you understand the numbers and plan with a little more clarity. If your plan could absorb the difference, great. If it couldn't, don't panic, plan. If you know anyone else who is facing down retirement by 2032, please share the link to the calculator website. Don't leave them swimming in the dark. I'm Dave. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.